we give you the facts. It's not what you think. Popeye Newsling, Young King, 1 yard, bless.
Good morning, Popeye. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
What am I think? What am I think? You're listening to Popeye News Links. This is the Admiral Tibet who I represent, and remember, the time is so serious, cantankerous and dangerous. This is Popeye News Links.
People of Center, St. Mary and surrounding.
Yeah, watch Popeyes, mama.
Here is
Where I watch?
Popeye.
are you on executive? If you are,
Greetings viewers and subscribers. In this video, I'm going to be talking to that young man on your screen. He's saying that he went to the United States in March of this year and he was targeted by Border Patrol agents on arrival. He's saying that he was locked up, beaten up, his 10-year visa cancelled, and he was deported back to Jamaica the next day. You're going to want to listen this conversation to the very end. Remember to hit on the love button from now. Also, share the video. If you have not yet subscribed, remember to subscribe. Listen this.
Yeah, man, morning.
Yeah, just getting out. Give me a second.
Alright.
Yeah, you can hear me now?
Yeah, man, I hear clear now. So what you say, go on? I mean, I watch the video, but I'm going to watch about a minute of it, or two. What really happened?
I said basically, on March 20th. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
I was,
What's up?
isn't it?
The phone, I go. Yeah, no, but I can call you straight, man.
Yeah, hear me?
Yeah, but no, but I can call you straight on. You can WhatsApp it to me and I call you straight on it.
No.
Only
That's what
on.
I'm saying.
Alright.
Hear me?
So all right, March 28th, you're going.
Me I call you back. Me I gonna call you back.
You
Alright?
you call me straight now?
No, I'm gonna call you back on WhatsApp, but through on a different Wi-Fi, because I don't understand why I hear me.
Me I hear you now, Me I hear you now. You just had to go for a moment a while ago. Alright, how long now since you have a visa?
I take the visa since August of last year.
August last year. And it's a 10-year visa?
Yes, it was a 10-year, but it's cancelled now, and I'm telling for reapply.
Alright, so after you got the visa last year, August, when was it that you first traveled?
When I get it of August, I traveled the first time in September for 3 weeks.
3 weeks?
In October.
You travel September and you come back in October. You stay 3 weeks?
Yes.
And how long after that you travel?
In March.
Okay, so what happened when you go up in March?
What we go up in March is that I never really know what happened. It's after everything transpired, I realized, because I knew the problem.
Yes.
So basically, when we reached Florida, everything was similarly going well as the first time.
Yes.
I was expecting them to stop me off with some question on where I'm going and all that. But at this time, it was a bit different.
Alright, sorry if you interject. You said Florida. Which are the airports you go? Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Orlando. Which are the airports? Fort Lauderdale. Yes. Yes.
I was going to get there as far as
Yeah.
the 4 W's.
Yeah, man.
But where? Isn't it? So, after I reached Florida airport, I didn't have much luggage. I only have a carry-on. So, I walked past the baggage area and was going around to, that long line where they start the thing that how the Jamaican banks are with the line things going around.
Yes.
Yeah. And, a Caucasian guy saw me and called me and said, "Oh, come here." So, he didn't have a uniform on or anything. He just said, he's no one that's going to deal with me, walk with me,
Yes.
Bring me around to customs size now. And asked me for my passport, gave it to him.
Alright. When him call you out of the line, did he call you by name or just say you come here?
No, he didn't come by name, just
okay.
say you come on.
Yes.
Yeah, so when him call me now, You know, you went through my luggage. You didn't find anything out of ordinary. Sorry, I didn't think that. You know, only travel with.
Yeah, break up. You see, only travel with what?
Couple questions. Where I'm going, I tell them. Where I'm going to, I tell them. You know. But beyond them, it seems as if he, the one, suspected something that I don't know. So, he look on me, he closed back my passport. Tell me some soup come back, gone around on one side for a while, you know, for about 15 minutes. Then, when I saw him back, you know, he told me that, you know, he's going to bring me to a different area, isn't it? So, at the same time, I was just going with them, you see, trying to do what they ask. You get the message, because that's type of compliance. You get the message. So, do what they ask. 2 tools that bring me around into this area. I don't know where that area is. I will pass a couple detention areas, and then they bring me around to a place where there were some immigration officers. And it looks like there was a next door connected to the airport where they take persons that they do find suspicious, because I was in there, so I was just observing everything that's transpiring through it. So when I realized that that was the case, I was like, oh, so why haven't they done with me yet? Because I've been sitting in that area that they have me for about 2 to 3 hours.
Yes.
Isn't it? And I've been seeing people coming through the area in two different exits and entrances from where I came from. And every time I ask a question, like if I ask them a question, I'm just tell myself, sit tight, them go do some checks or that. They don't ever really give you no information on anything. You get what I'm saying? When the guys come back now, them further in the asking me some questions at the desk, you know, like we are going to what type of work you do, all of that. I explain to my answer everything correctly.
So, was it a family member you're going to?
No, not necessarily.
What type of work you
it wasn't a family member.
So what type of work you tell them you do?
What type of work?
What type of work you tell them that you do?
Oh, basically, I work with the radio station. I do my engineering supervisor.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
So, explain all of that. But I think after I explain that, they bring me around to another area. They bring me to the detention area now. You know, further ask for some questions. I am answering them. They don't let me know, say. They don't believe me. I'm so nervous. I was, you know, astonished at that fact. He didn't say that because he just didn't answer them truthfully. I want to get over my business. I must say, oh, they might hold me longer than I should. You get what I'm saying? So, between all those correlations, I was being moved from one area to another area and being searched more than 7 times. Like full body search. And when I run them on as a private and everything, that even when I'm letting them know that I've been searched over 3 times already. It gets the matter. So it's like, it's a perplexion. No, I don't know. I don't know what we should call it, but you should know the church. So, after that, now, it brings me back around to the initial area where I was seeing the people, the immigration people. Back around there now, and still, they say, oh, you're a nice person. Like, they want to use their head on you. But, oh, you're a nice person. And stuff, but we just want to help you to get through with what you're doing. But it doesn't sound truthful in what you're saying. I say, how it doesn't sound truthful, and I'm telling you the truth. And I say, I sound nervous. Even proceed to use a type of called intimidation tactics. Look at one saying that the room is equipped with a special thing, and whenever someone is nervous or is lying, a beep would be made outside after the room, isn't it?
Yes.
I looked at the man and said, yo, that is nonsense. That makes no sense. I've never heard of something like that. You feel me?
Yes, Mayor. Hello?
They carry me into the detention room. Man. Was having an in-depth questioning on me, asking me the same questions over and over. Probably because they wanted me to
Questions like what? You see, but your work and who you go to and whatever?
Same thing. They ask me the same thing, but they ask me over and over.
On this trip, how long you had planned to stay? How long you plan to stay on this trip?
3 weeks.
3 weeks? Okay.
3 weeks. So this second time I was planning to spend 3 weeks again. I've never violated. You feel me? So while I'm answering again, I'm being like, really have to ask me these questions back over again. I answered them already. You get me? From the initial time. Realizing what they might try to do. You know? I think at the time I was a little frustrated. I was like, this make any sense because you ask a question, you ask me already, but I got answer. You know what I say? Answer them. After, I don't know what happened after them finish, get their answers, they get up out of the chairs where they were in front of me in the detention area. I was proceeding to exit the area. So I had questions because I wanted to know why I was held for this long and you know what are the reasonable suspicions. But at the end of the day, I didn't get any of those because they left the room, locked the door. While I'm going to the door to just knock on it with my palm like this. You see me? Because it was a thick door. Anyone that goes to the airport have been locked in a detention here should know that door is very thick. So while I'm there, just it wasn't knocking the door any hard. It was trying to just get their attention.
Yes.
Question. So I'm there knocking the door. They have this little small open area where they can flick it up like a window. Very small. And you can see the area through it. So he barely cracked that up and looked at me and told me that stop hitting the door because nobody now come there see it. You're going to stay there until the next morning. So I'm like, what? What are you talking about? You get me? I say at the same time I will start getting agitated, confused. Didn't know why he said that, right?
Yes.
So I started knocking the door again. I said, I have some questions. Some questions. I said, look at me and tell me, if I knock the door again, I'm going to see what happens.
Yes.
So you were right there in front of me. So I knocked the door twice and I said, sir, but you may I try get your attention to ask some questions. Bust the door. When they opened the door, there was 6 other guys behind me. So that makes 7 of them. Instantly energy came over me. I really realized what was really going on, you know, as a black person. So I stepped back in the detention area. The first one of the Caucasian guys. First one run at me and jump and dive it on my neck, right?
Yes.
Like a rescue move or whatever. Bringing my neck over the you know that little small thin sheet of iron that covers that blocks off the toilet.
Oh yes.
He had my and after the year tussling with these guys wondering why they want to do this. You get what I say? So at the end of that whole altercation, he was still holding my neck. Then 2 came and grabbed my hands. Was trying to bend it behind me. But the way they were bending it, my hands weren't being bent properly. And I know them know that because they are human beings as well. They get the message. Or so I thought. Next 2 was trying to grab my feet to grab my feet from under me for me to drop on my face. You get to me? I said, but I was just there tossing with them for about 5 minutes, wondering why they were doing it like this and asking why they want to do this. But no one ever answered me. They just talk to themselves and do what they want to do. Tutus, I was pulled away from sheet of iron, pushed in the wall, face first on the right side. There's even recording of this. And I was told by the supervisor that came in the night that she apologized to me, and I told her that I didn't want her apology. I said that she saw the video, but there was no audio. So I knew that she was lying, you get me? Because most of these cameras nowadays has audio. So probably she see that the person that worked under her the night did something that they shouldn't do. Why she tell me that, and why she even gave me an apology. You get me? I said,
Yes.
after they pushed me in the wall, one of the guys was keep bending my hand back way up in the air. So my both hands was behind my back over shoulder level. So you should know how painful that is.
Mm-hmm.
So I couldn't fight them off anymore. I just released my hands. They get my hands. Next two guys flipped my feet and I landed on my face on the right side. In my back. You feel me? And that happened. I even was telling them that, I saw on the media that these things are not dealing people and they come back. This is how they use and kill people.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. You say a while ago you say you couldn't fight them anymore. But why did you decide to fight them in the first place?
No. Because all you say there's a thing called reflex action. It's as soon as they open the door, I wasn't expecting a guy to dive on my neck.
Oh.
You feel me?
Okay.
So that's a fight or flight situation or reflex.
Yes.
I wasn't expecting them to do that. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
If you don't know someone, right? You're in a foreign country, right? Mm-hmm. You never violate, you're just going there for vacation from your job. And you end up in that situation, and the only thing the officer can do at the first time when he steps in is to jump on your neck. What's the first thing in your head?
All right. Before that. Did the man tell yourself you knock the door again? Watch what's going to happen. So why did you knock the door again?
No, he never. He say, if I knock the door again, I'll see what happens.
And you went ahead and knock it again. Yes, go ahead.
I knocked the door again and I said, sir.
No.
The reason why I knocked the door is because I was trying to
so my question to you is, I'm sure enough people are going to ask is, after I said that to you, why did you go ahead and knock it again? What were you trying to achieve by knocking it again?
No, you're not getting it. When he said that he locked back down the window and was proceeding to walk away.
Yes, and he said to you, if you knock it again...
Huh? I was being ignored while locked in a detention.
I understand what you're saying now. No. Listen to me. I understand what you're saying. I just want to see where your mindset is. Why did you go ahead and knock it again after he said that to you?
Why?
Yes.
When he said that, he closed back the I wanted to do is get their attention and get some questions on why I'm here and how long I'm going to be in the detention here.
Okay. Understood.
That's the only reason.
Yeah.
So after they do me that.
So let me ask you, were you anticipating, based on how we respond to you and say if you knock it again, what's going to happen? Were you anticipating them to come at you violently? Based on what he said?
No.
So when he said that to you, when he said that,
was smooth, and I was just trying to comply with it.
Yeah, man. So what when he said that to you, when you went ahead and knock it again, what were you anticipating?
I don't know what you're asking. Not every action you require a certain anticipation of what you're trying to do. I don't understand what you're trying to do.
If I am you were in the lockup, right? He said to you, if you knock it again, because you were knocking it, he said to you, if you knock it again, watch what is going to happen. Something to that effect. And you went ahead and knock it again. So what were you expecting after that?
I'm expecting for me to do and come talk to me.
Okay.
Obviously, as you say, there's somebody coming in a foreign country. You know?
Yeah.
Bro, I don't understand these laws. I tell you, whenever I explain this, you just want to read the video, listen to the video, and then you fill in the space then in between.
Okay.
Because that question we still ask me, I don't even know why we even answer it, because I still don't understand what you're asking. But what is you need an anticipation of everything, every reaction that has been made. You need to anticipate it.
No, but the thing is, I ask questions, That's what I do over here, I ask questions because when you watch, whenever somebody is listening, if you come on here, I'm gonna ask questions. It doesn't mean that I agree or I disagree with you, but I ask questions just to see where your mindset was at the time. And I think I am asking a reasonable question. I'm not asking anything out of the way. So how did all of this end? The next morning, what happened?
Well, no, man, give a detailed thing.
Okay.
I was they locked me in the cell. I was handcuffed extremely tight by around my hands, and my hands handcuffed were never had handcuffs on in my life as well.
Yes.
They handcuffed me on my hands, and these weren't ordinary handcuffs, right?
Yes.
These were the new handcuffs that they built for more extreme prisoners.
Yes.
You feel me? Because I try to learn certain things. I have entry knowledge level in a lot of things. So
yes,
I know what I'm talking about. So you handcuffed me my hands, handcuffed me to my ankle, right? It was very painful. Hands couldn't move, ankle couldn't move. The whole time I was in there, honestly, I was screaming. I was screaming on the top of my lungs because I didn't know what would happen after they did that to me, isn't it? I was saying, like, hello, someone, come here. You get the message?
Yeah. So you alone? It was you alone in that section? Anybody else?
Yes, me alone in the cell.
Okay.
You feel me?
Yes.
And I was just calling for help. I remember calling for help. No one was answering for like about over 2 hours. You feel me? And I realized I could move a little bit, which my feet could knock the door because I'm very short, So I used my feet and tried to kick the door about 3 times to see if anyone would pass with see, because the handcuffs were very painful. Not until because I reached my flight reached Fort Lauderdale about 3, right? I was held until 11 p.m. before they notified my dad that I wasn't going to be able to, for him to pick me up. So
is your dad who was coming to pick you up?
Not necessarily. He was just waiting because he's there as well,
Okay, understand.
But he wasn't the one that was going to pick me up. It was the lady.
Yes.
Because it happened, they held me so long, I didn't get to message the lady.
Yes.
The last thing I messaged the lady is that I just came out of the plane. I'm going to go around the customs side now. That's the last message she got from me.
Yes.
That's the last message. Anyone that I've been in commute with.
Yes.
That's the last time they heard from me, because I texted all of them and tell them that, I just got out of the plane at Fort Lauderdale. So, in the night now, about 10:30 some-ish to 11. No, I don't want to tell them that. I think it's 9:30 to 10. The supervisor came. She wasn't happy about the site or anything. She asked me, what transpired with them did this, me explain to her.
Well, you were swollen or bleeding or anything?
Huh?
You were swollen. You said she wasn't happy about the site. Were you swollen or bleeding or anything?
We have pictures and videos of everything, man. You know, where yourself have medical record and all of those stuff. I wasn't trying to play that. I told him I don't know how it would not happen, but I told him I was going to sue them. So I was just.
Oh, you told them in the airport that you're going to sue them? You told them in the airport that you're going to sue them?
No, in the detention area.
Oh, when you were in the detention area, they tell them that you're going to sue them?
Yeah, because After them handcuff me and everything, them stand up on my feet and all them circle me.
Mm-hmm.
And I look for me a certain way, so I'm like, oh, probably I saw look on people who wanna be like animals, so I tell them, see, let me be frank, I'm not an animal. I'm very intelligent, you see me? And regardless of what you guys think, I'm going to take legal terms on this.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it? That's what I said to them.
Yes.
Or something I done that line. You know, but I was irritated.
Yes.
You know, I was very irritated. I've never received a treatment like that before in another country. You know, first it's actually the second time leaving my country, isn't it? As a scholar citizen as well, because I've never been in no problem here in Jamaica. Never.
Yes.
So, you know, after that happened, she opted to change me from that room. I had the handcuffs removed. When she knows that she remove the handcuff them, you get to me and say, because you're not dealing with a criminal. You haven't found any narcotics or drugs or anything like that. You feel me? You haven't found no reason to say that I'm a threat to your country or anything like that. So I told her, okay, yeah. She moved me to another more comfortable area. But to be honest, so everything that transpired, and I felt so fear for my life at the moment. You get to me, I said? I never want. They offered me water, food, any of that sort, and I declined.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know American deep state. You get the message?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want that transpire. And the next morning now, even more embarrassing. When they took me out of the nether area, I don't know, more compatible. Because as I said, I didn't sleep the whole night.
Mm-hmm.
Upon the RD that happened, I didn't sleep the whole night until I reached home. Like just say from the Saturday, when I reached home the Sunday, and about country, I only slept Monday.
So what time flight they put you on? What time flight they put you on?
They said it was the earliest flight, but I don't believe it.
Mm.
I was in the detention area, you could hear planes coming in and coming out. You see me? So they were only just, honestly, they were playing possum. They were just trying to take me for a fool.
So at what point they tell you? At what point they tell you say your visa cancelled?
Yeah, in the night before they called my dad.
Oh, what did they say?
So well,
you break a while ago. Go again. You break a while ago.
They said they won't allow me to enter Florida today. I said, and I should reapply. It pisses me off when they said that. I was like, reapply? I'm like, why would I reapply? That makes no sense.
Mm. Oh, okay. Yeah. So they stamped your passport?
Yeah, it's CXL there. I said a C, a X, and a L. Both.
Cancel, yeah. Uh-huh. So so let me ask you. Yeah.
Most embarrassing thing again when they took me out of the nether area. They proceed to handcuff me back, right? Walk me out to where the airport part is and put me in a police jeep. Drive me to the airplane. This was the most embarrassing thing in my life. You see me? Took me out of the car back. We were there waiting for a while. Took me out of the car back. Then take the handcuffs off my hand. You feel me? So anybody who's looking or anything would have seen that. You get me? I said, it was just the whole area I've been fearing for my life when they were attacking me in the cell. And just the whole embarrassment of everything. May I tell you something, reach back home? Mentally. Because give me a second, I'm on the phone. So sorry about that.
Yeah, man.
Someone wanted to talk. So I'm just gonna
Yeah, man.
Can I just, I'm just gonna explain the
Yeah, man, can we soon finish? So go ahead. Yeah, man, we soon finish. Tell him for hold on. Yeah.
After them release the alcohol from my hand and tell me say how them gonna escort up to the plane. So the two of them come escort me up in the plane. Then to give them my belongings, not to give them my passport, my phones, or anything that I travel with until I left American airspace because they realized what they did and they never wanted me making any contact towards anyone in the US. You feel me? That's what I think.
Yeah. Okay.
But that's the whole argument.
So you come back to Jamaica and you went to the doctor.
I come back to Jamaica was immediately met by some people claim to say them was FBI.
Yes.
Right? And them asked me a bunch of questions, then take the slip what I get from the immigration over there upon the, what transpired between us. And you know, them say sorry, I saw America deal with people because they even saw that there was no reason why they did this. They just did it. So I apologize to me and say, you're not in any trouble, just enjoy coming back home and, you know, sorry again about what transpired. You feel me?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, so that is what exactly happened.
So when I started watching the video, your mother was saying that she going to take you took any action against them, any civil action.
Well, we were trying to. My dad overseas. He was trying to take my medical record and certain things from me. Give me 1 second, me I come. My medical record for me. And on the phone, you can just give me 1 second, please. Me hearing him answer 5 times, you know. But not take long as something important me I do. Yes, so the type of
legal action. You'd have to be in the
legal action. Sorry, it's because I don't like when I'm talking.
Yeah, man. The type of legal action. What you'd have to be in America.
Yeah. No. Because my dad is there. Sending a telegram of the medical record and the paper, because you know that immigration is going to give a paper of what they talk to you about and all of that. And what's the reason for them not allowing you in the country. So they gave me a big envelope on that. So I make sure those information was sent to my dad because he said he was going to link a immigration and criminal lawyer in one to see what can be done. But so far he hasn't linked me back yet. So in the big envelope that they send you, they give you a reason why them say no. You can't come in them country? No, not really. May I tell you, say, I had a reasonable suspicion from they had me sit down for the first 4 hours. I was like, you know, these people don't want me in that country as a black man. Like, I just felt the energy. You feel me? And it's not only me. Several others, almost 20 other persons got the same. What, and the same flight? No, not at the same time. Okay. But like days after, couple days after, even weeks after, couple other people get sent back. Alright. When you went there for the 3 weeks, it was what? To visit family and friends? Yeah, on a vacation. And this March would be another vacation? Repeat that? March, you tell them that March would be another vacation? Yes. If my job gave me that, you know. I have a slip saying that I got leave, you know. Yes. Okay. So I had a slip at the time, you know. Said that I had leave, you know. Yes. In the March. That was for 3 weeks, you know. And if I should even spend over that, I probably gonna really like I'm doing anything here. Mostly at the day is just like look on certain resort areas, you know, look on certain attractions or buy stuff. And when you were going the last time, you had cash, you had money with you? Yeah. Okay.
No, because those are questions they would ask you. So I'm just asking if
Most of the money always is on my card. I don't like to bring a lot of money
cash, yeah.
with me. Right? I'll probably bring because I know American friends. I'll probably bring $300 to $500, right? On the slip, I had about $300 to $500 the day when all this transpired. They're trying to say that I'm not bringing sufficient funds when I explained to this guy that more card because there's where I get paid from. I paying card, which I get paid from for my job.
Yeah.
So you don't need to see me with this bunch of money like $1,000 on me on person one time. That's crazy.
You know, so the moment you tell them say you go sue them have to send you back to Jamaica though. You know that?
Okay. Well, they were already planning still.
Yeah, but even if they never plan, but the moment you tell them that, then I'm gonna make you stay there and bring action against them. That's how sometimes them say we are in a lion mode sometimes. We have to just take time. But alright, no problem.
No people there say I should just calm, but I've been calm for the first 4 hours that they've had me, right? I've tried to stay calm. What's the reason why somebody will get irritated? Because they probably can't take something no longer, no more. I'm like 3 p.m. right?
Yeah.
9 p.m. and you're still in the goddamn airport. That's over 7 hours of you interrogating me for what? Am I a terrorist? Jesus Christ.
Alright, sir. Alright, me hear loud and clear, man. See what I do with this. Alright? I wish you all the best.
Alright.
Yeah, man. I wish you all the best going for.
I'm going to be famous of reach out there, so.
Alright, sir. Alright, respect. Cool.
Would you like the pictures and other stuff?
Yeah, man, send them so I can. Yeah, send them, please. Alright?
Alright.
Yeah.
Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend tell a friend about Popeye Newslink and PNL Blog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing, if we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. Hey, crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. I coulda sunshine or rain. Jamaica, no problem, no pain. Rude boy them no out can't tame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. To the street and the lane, everybody them start complain. Bloodshed, what a shame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Jamaica, the land of the sun. Jamaica become now the land of the gun. East and north and south when me turn. Country and town, man a pay blood a run. Murder, don't you baby me hear them a murder. Cut it out, tell them no gonna further. Man a dead like cancer and bird, yeah. Who no listen them a word, yeah. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals